everybody! Today I'm shooting my May favorites video. I have been traveling quite a bit, so these are the products that I took with me on my trip or a few of my trips, and the ones that were just pretty awesome, so I wanted to share them. I'm going to start with something that has been new to me, which is the NYX HD Concealer. So I got number 6 and I also got number 7. First I got 6, but it was a little bit just too bright underneath my eyes, so I got 7 to mix the two. And this concealer is phenomenal. If you're looking for a drugstore concealer, this one has been absolutely amazing for me. I don't use it for spot concealer, but I do use it just for underneath my eye. Some people use it for highlighting, but I don't really highlight my face very often just because on my skin tone, it just kind of goes a little bit funny. So I just use it for underneath my eyes, and I have been loving this. For my actual concealer, for if I have a problem area, which I have had a lot of problem areas during my traveling, I have broken out with acne all over the place, and the concealer that I've been loving is the Studio Finish in number NW40 from MAC. And as you can see, I'm kind of at the bottom, so what I've been doing is just like taking a little bit and scooping it out that way. I do have the big one, but I want to use this up before obviously I break into the big one. And if you guys don't know, they do have the large ones of this, which I purchased because it's actually only I think about an $8 difference. And this one, or else you can get like a huge thing of the concealer, and it's considered the foundation, which would be their heaviest cover foundation. This stuff is amazing because it can cover tattoos and stuff. But the only thing is that one's only available on the Pro Store. And I'm assuming that would last a while because this has lasted me probably a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. So yeah, that's been an awesome, awesome concealer, and it covers everything, which is something I'm pumped about. I should have put it on this. I burnt myself curling my hair one day, and yeah, I should put it, and then it would blend my skin out, but oh well. Another thing is an eyeshadow. So this is called Lorelei, and it was from the most recent collection, not the most recent because there's another one that just came out today actually, but well, the one before it, the Aquatics collection. I really love these types of colors. I'm actually wearing it today on my eye, obviously on my eye, but however, you can wear it as a highlighter. This color here, it's very similar, I find. This is the swatch here. I find it to be quite similar to, like if you have like a half-baked, or this came out in another recent collection, not this exact one, but one like it. If you have it, maybe it wouldn't be a must, but I've been liking it just to add something, a little bit more dimension and a little bit more sparkle, but not actual sparkle. I guess you could say more of a sheen to the eyelid. So yeah, it's one of my favorites, but I don't think it's like a must-have. You got to go out and get it. And okay, this is something I'm super pumped about because I have been looking all over the city for about 8 months for this, and I finally found it in the Mexico airport. And it is Vinyl Rose. I'm actually not wearing it today. I'm wearing a different favorites of mine, but this is the most gorgeous nudie pink lip gloss. Like, it's kind of got a bit of a mauve color, and I'm just swatching it for you. It is absolutely gorgeous. I could put some on my lips actually for you. Kind of tones down the pink that I have. So this is absolutely a favorite. Estée Lauder, again, it's Vinyl Rose number 5, and I have been looking everywhere for this puppy, and this is by far probably one of my favorites of this month. It's just phenomenal, this one. Okay, and another favorite, which is phenomenal for drugstore. I don't use a lot of drugstore products, but I've been kind of trying to test out some drugstore products a little bit more. And the one that I'm using is Petal Push, which I'm actually, or Petal Blush, oops. This is what I have on my lips today. This, as well as Hip and Happy, which is just a lip liner from MAC, and I'll swatch it for you. This is it here. Again, I have it on my lips, and then I have this over top of it. I absolutely love these because these are shaped like a lipstick as well. It took me forever to find these in Canada where the seal wasn't broken. And I also have the nude one, but it's in my bag and I was too lazy to go get it, but that one's gorgeous as well, the nude one. So this is what I have on my lips, and this is a phenomenal drugstore product. Having this and having my Estée Lauder, I don't want to say I probably wouldn't get the Estée Lauder, but if you're on a budget and you're wanting something, this is phenomenal. I personally just love the color of the Estée Lauder. That's why that was like, I don't know if I'd go without it. So yeah, that's that. And then the other one that I've been loving is the Estee Lauder lipstick, which I also got in the airport in Mexico. And this color is in Envy, and it's number 110. This is it here. It's just a beautiful nude. If you guys get a chance to swatch these, they're beautiful. So this is that lipstick. And another one that's been a favorite is the Lorac Tantalizer bronzer. This bronzer is phenomenal. This entire month, I've been using it probably about 2 months actually, but maybe even more than that. But there's still stuff in this. I got this on clearance when, actually it wasn't on clearance yet, but I bought this before Sephora stopped selling it in Canada, or I guess Sephora just stopped selling it. And then they started putting all the stuff on clearance, and I should have grabbed more, but I didn't know if I loved it yet. And it has both, like it has the bronzer, or I mean the highlighter as well. The highlighter I've used a few times. I don't know whether it's an actual love for myself. It's just more like, okay, I have a highlighter while I'm on the road. However, the bronzer is phenomenal. And it doesn't have it doesn't have a name other than Duo Illuminator Matte Bronzer. So I wish the bronzer had a name so I could just get that, but maybe that's the name of it, just Matte Bronzer. So yeah, that was phenomenal. And this is another, oh my God, I'm so excited if I got this, is the C.O. Bigelow Rose Salve Lip Balm. So if you guys watch me for a bit, you know that I love, sorry, my hair keeps falling. I absolutely love lip balms. And this one has the most beautiful scent, and I got this at Bath & Body Works, as well as this one for the nighttime. This I use at nighttime, this I use during the day, and I am constantly moisturizing my lips, my body. I constantly moisturize. This is, you can use this like on your cuticles, you can use it on elbows if you want. I usually don't. I have special creams for those things, but I do love it for my lips. And like I said, the smell is amazing. And this was only $5. You could buy two and get one free there. So I also bought another lip gloss, but again, it's in my purse. So these though are amazing. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. And they also have 2 times, I think it's called the 2 times the highlight, or 2 times the lip balm. So they're super bright and glossy. That's the one that I have in my purse that I love. And another one, which I'm super pumped about, I have looked at this and I never purchased it. And this is it here, Maria from DFW Beauty, or DFW, I'll put her name in the down bar. She was down here, and oh, we had such an amazing time. And but she was talking about this color, and I was kind of iffy on it because I thought it was a little too bright, that it just wouldn't show up on me. And it shows up, and I love this color. I'm so glad I listened to her and picked this up. She just said, try it out, and I did, and it's an absolute favorite. And, oh, sorry, again, the name's Gaty, and it's NARS. And again, it's just beautiful on. It's kind of similar to the one I'm wearing right now. That's going to be a different one that I'm going to show you, though. But yes, that is an amazing, amazing blush. And this is the one I'm wearing now. And I got this actually probably about a year and some ago. It's called the Happy Booster Blush. I've been reorganizing my vanity, and I thought I would try this. And I personally just got this the first time because of how beautiful it is. And it's called the Happy Booster, but for me, I just thought, if I like to surround myself with beautiful things, and they make me feel good, they make me feel, and look at this, it's beautiful. The number of this one is, oh, I guess it doesn't have a number, it's just pink. Absolute favorite. And if you do have it in your purse, there is a mirror underneath there if you do need it. And I think it might come with it might have came with a brush, but I don't use those ones. Yeah, it does come with a brush. I don't use the brushes. That's in the bottom there. But this is very similar to what I'm wearing, and I find it to be like very similar to Lorac Exposed, just with the baby pinkness. Like it gives the same, and also the same sheen, so you don't really need to wear highlighter if you do like wearing highlighter, but it's not too tacky where it's going to make your pores look huge. So yeah, that is phenomenal. And another one that this was a total surprise. Lisa D1 had talked about this, and it is Camel number 5. MM&L talked about this as well. So I bought this, and it looks like super mustardy, and I thought, it's not, or not mustardy, but just like dirty. It is a beautiful crease color. There is also a MAC color that's very similar. I think it's called Uninterrupted. I forget the name of it. I was looking the last time I was there and they didn't have it, but beautiful, beautiful crease color, and I can wear it just by myself in the crease if I don't want to like add too much to my eyes, and it looks awesome. Again, it's Camel number 5 by Bobbi Brown, and that one's just a matte color. And another one, this is going to be actually, if I did an empties video, this would be in it. It's Silky Beige Stay Matte Powder. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I finally finished this. This is my second one. And I've been using it to set underneath my concealer. And sometimes, if I do want to try contouring, highlighting, I'll do it just down the center of my nose. I don't do that as much because it is kind of quite powdery. And I don't necessarily like the powdery look as much. So yeah, but this is phenomenal. If you're looking for a cheap drugstore alternative, this is similar to my Chanel powders, my MAC powders, and it's only $5, so awesome deal. So yeah, that one's awesome. And then I'm gonna go back to another blush because I'm sort of a blush, I have a blush obsession. This is the Dior Rosy Glow. This again, how can you tell? I like every blush gives me the baby pink look that I'm wearing today. So this color, it kind of goes to whatever skin tone you have, and it's supposed to go to like your chemistry and go to whatever. For myself, when I first got it last year, I actually didn't like it and I returned it. Then I went back and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try this again, and I loved it. Like, I absolutely love this. So I don't know what's changed. Maybe it was like a very, very, very blush heavy last year, where now the softer ones are actually a lot cuter on me, or I think they're a lot cuter on me. But yeah, this is the Rosy Glow, and it is amazing. And then actually I think I'm almost done. The other ones that I really want to talk about is the Makeup Forever. This is 22E, and I also got the Makeup Forever 20E. So these are supposed to be shadows or liners. I use them as a liner, and you can use it like, I don't know if you're gonna see it, but kind of, I don't know if you can see a difference. This is beautiful underneath the eye, as well as right on the over top, especially if you're using a little bit of an eyeliner. And this one's a little bit brighter, but you can use it just in the corners if you like. So that was the 22E, and this one's the 20E. So just a little bit brighter, but they're gorgeous blended in. So if you, I don't know if I might have posted a swatch of this on Instagram. This one is gorgeous though for the brown, and if you have, for brown eyes, but it's also awesome if you have blue eyes. It'll make your blue eyes pop, and it's just a simple, like literally, oh, I should even myself out. Literally just around the eye, over the top, and you can smudge it, blend it in, put a crease color in like this camel, and give yourself a soft, smoky brown eye. That'd be cool. Yeah, so there's those ones. And then another one, which I shared this before, but I want to share it again because I love it that much, and I hope MAC comes out with more. This is Richly Honed by MAC. This is my contour. It's super, super dark. I like it though because it's super ashy, or not ashy. It's just super, it makes the coolness of it, makes it look a little bit more contoured. Compared to like say if you're just using a bronzer that just looks like you put lots of bronzer on. This one I like because it gives a shadow, so it kind of gives the illusion that you're a little bit more contoured. And so that one is amazing for me. I love it. And, ooh, I'll show you this. Dior. This is the, what's the name of it? Amber Diamond. This one I was really loving this month. Oops. I like it. This one, you can actually, what I was doing was using some of it when I was gone on my trip. I'd use some of it as a highlighter, so it'd be quite similar to this one. And you can use it as highlighter, use it as eyeshadows, use the lighter color in the inner crease. You can do a whole eye look with these. They're of course going to be a little bit shimmery, so I usually don't put shimmer past up here. I usually put, if I am going to add a little bit of shimmer like that, I might put a tiny bit up in here. But this is an awesome multitasking product, and it's just the Dior Amber Diamond. So there's that one. And then, oh, I should have told you guys, I totally forgot about this one. This is the foundation that I've been loving, and this is just the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Because I was breaking out and I was in Mexico and stuff, I was wanting different stuff for the wedding. I went to a friend's wedding there. And this coverage, it just gave a flawless coverage, and mine's NC45. It stayed on all day. It wasn't coming off, which was awesome. I thought most stuff, you know, Mexico, you sweat it off and slides off your face. And I was also in conferences, and so I wanted my makeup to last during the however many hours the conferences were, and it stayed on awesome. So that was another favorite. And then I'm down to my last couple things. This one is the MAC Spiked. Usually I've tried Lingering, which is awesome. It's a little bit lighter, and I can kind of wear all of them. I don't know about the one darker than this, but the Spiked, I use it just underneath to, sorry, I use this for my eyebrows. Underneath, just to add a little bit. Usually I color it in with Cork, the top of my eyebrows, and then I color the bottom in to make a little bit sharper line with the Spiked. That's what I was trying to get out. And then another favorite is a lash serum, eyelash serum. This is in Eye Envy. I love this one. I've tried Lash and I didn't find that one to be, I actually found it to be a huge waste of money, to be totally honest with you. Huge waste of money. I used up the entire thing. I didn't see a difference. This is quite similar to Latisse in my opinion. I've tried them both, and I'm going to go back to this because this is 50. Latisse was, I believe it was like 125 to 200 depending the size of the bottle you get. But the Eye Envy, I love it. And then my last favorites would be these, oh, actually, I have one more skin for Karen I want to show you. These brushes. This Urban Decay brush, this is just their shadow brush. It came in one of their palettes. I love this. The firmness in this, I've been putting a little bit of a shadow and then adding it into the corner, and it's super firm. The brush is super firm. I haven't tried it for eyeshadow, but just adding the amazingness with detail for highlighting this and also pressing color into the top. This brush has been amazing. I don't know exactly which palette I got this from because I have all the Urban Decay palettes, but if you are looking for an Urban Decay palette or have one, check this out because it is amazing. Love this brush. Another one is my 227. I use this to put on my concealer, my powder, right underneath here, just kind of go, and I love this one. This is a MAC one I got with one of the girls I worked with. She suggested it, and I thought, what can you do with this brush? It's so huge, but it's been a favorite, and I've used it every day since I purchased it, and that was like maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, that one's awesome. And then another one is the MAC 136 brush. This is awesome for concealer. Or not concealer, sorry, for bronzer. So I've just put some bronzer on, and you can use it all around. I'm doing it quite heavy right now, but no, that's not what I want. I just want you guys to see how you can use it. This brush though, like you can get right into wherever you're going. Just don't put it on as heavy as I did. Watch what you're doing. So yeah, this is another favorite. Again, it's the MAC 136. I just wanted to double check the number. And another thing that has been awesome for me, my skin has been horrible during my travels. So the Proactive, obviously I have the whole set, but I just brought this one out to show you. This is the cleanser. It has a little bit of an exfoliant in it, so you don't need to use an extra exfoliant. I use this not every day, but I'll use it a few days a week, and it just keeps my skin looking awesome, or fixing it. Like, basically, if I don't use that, my skin does tend to break out, so it'll make it look awesome. And do you want your skin to look awesome too? Buy Proactive. Just kidding. No, but for me, that's been an awesome product that worked. I do have some other products that I still want to share a skincare favorite, but I keep changing my skincare, so that's why I haven't showed a skincare favorite yet. And I'm just looking around. I think that's everything. I do want to share one kind of a fail for myself. I don't like sharing things and talking negative about things, but this was not very good for me. The mascara foundation. So her other products, Cara has the blush and the highlighters. Those are awesome. This, on the other hand, was so, like, it just, I'll show you guys. It's almost like Halloween makeup, but Halloween makeup that, like, is the cheap Halloween makeup that you get at, like, the dollar store. Because look at the, so this is, like, after all that scrubbing, and then once you put it on your skin, like, it won't, you can't see it. Like, you can't, look at that. You can't blend it in. I've tried, I rewatched her videos. I've watched them a few times I'm just trying to get it into the skin for you to show you the contouring and highlighting. So there's the highlight. That's actually, this is supposed to be your foundation, but this was a big, for me, just waste of money. I'm quite disappointed in that. I don't know if they're, like I said, I've been watching all the videos, doing what they suggest, and it just is, you can't get the foundation. Like, it's just super, super, super greasy. So, yeah, I don't recommend that. Maybe if you have really dry skin, but for me, that was a big waste of money. And I don't think shipping was so bad to Canada, but still, it's just, for me to send it back would be kind of a waste, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it was a huge fail for me. Ooh, one other thing I just noticed some other things, which I might skip showing them. I'll just show you what they are, because you guys probably know. Highlighter, Anastasia, awesome. And Shadow Insurance, amazing for looking natural. And the corrector, this is the Giorgio Armani corrector. I've been loving this. This is mine's in number 2. And I wanted to show, ooh. I guess maybe I'll show you an outfit of the day. I got these shorts for, they're the J brand shorts from, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Winners in Edmonton. They were on, I got them for like 15, 20 bucks, like something super, super duper affordable. And then when I looked on the website, they were like 60 bucks. Maybe even more. They might have even been more. And I just thought that's such an awesome deal for summer. And yeah, so I thought I'd share it. If you're in the Edmonton or Canada area and you guys have Winners, check it out. Sometimes you can find awesome stuff there. So I hope that's everything. That made no sense again. That's everything. If you guys have any other requests, let me know. You can find me on Instagram. I am also on Facebook, but I don't get to my Facebook page as much because I don't really always know what to post on there. Like, if you guys have any requests, you can add them or post them on there, or my Instagram, which I'm on that more because it's easier for me. Yeah, otherwise that's everything. And I do have a couple tutorials that I'm going to attempt for eye makeup that have been asked for a few of my subscribers. And oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you this if you guys are still here and you guys want to see it. This is a favorite that I have not worn yet, but I bought it in Vancouver, and oh, these are my new Christian Louboutins. They are, oh, what's the name of them? Pigalace. A friend of mine was wearing some similar to this that she had got, and when I found them in Christian Louboutins, I'm like, oh my god, I have to get them. I haven't worn them yet, like I said, but they look so beautiful and so sexy on. I cannot wait to wear these. So, yay, that's my last favorite, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Oh, if you guys are interested, I have been buying a lot of shoes, and if you guys are interested in seeing some of the shoes or anything like that, let me know as well. I hope you guys are having a kick-ass day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.